What's up? What's up? What's up? So, we're in a situation where we're putting some crosswalks in today. Yeah, we came here Wednesday and we were going to do this with thermo. And, yeah. So, you want to see something funny? That's a guy from the town, and he's out here painting parking spaces. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? He just came over and was like looking at me. But this is part of a different job. This railing, these concrete ramps in here that got installed. We just gotta put some crosswalks in right here. And then there's one like way down there that we gotta do. So we're laying a crosswalk out for the first time. Now you can see there kinda used to be one over here. They gave me a plan to follow. This is what that looks like. You can see there's no relevant information or anything like that on there. So basically what I gotta do is I gotta make it 10 feet wide. The bars, it's a standard crosswalk. The bars have to be 12 inches wide, and they have to have a 2-foot spread, and they have to come through like this. So basically what I'm trying to do is kind of line it up. Now this is 10 feet right here, this section right here, but because you get this radius, you wind up losing it if you try to take it through. So what I got, as you can see from the plan, I got the edge. I got my edge exactly where the edge is on the plan, facing the same direction. And that's really what ultimately you want to do. I know I say ultimately a lot, but that's what you want to do, is you want to paint the plan, because at the end of the day, you can just point at the plan and say, this is what I did. I painted what you told me to paint. So we got that all set up. So what we're going to do now is snap chalk lines. We're going to just make the perimeter or the sides of our box. Now this part's pretty easy. Shit, hold on. I'm trying to find my chalk here, but at this point we're going to do a simple measurement. Where the hell is my chalk? God effing damn it. I gotta get chalk. Alright, so all we're really doing is pulling simple measurements of 12 inches, and, 1 foot, skip 2 feet, 1 foot, skip 2 feet, all the way down this. Alright, so we're up at the second one now. I got the first one done, I'll show you that in a second. So this one is an 8-foot wide crosswalk with 12-inch bars, 2 feet apart. And it's going to run at kind of a little bit of an angle, because it's going to go from this ramp over to these doors. And what you want to do on it is, you got to find center. Now this pad right here happens to be 6 feet wide. So add an extra foot on each side, you got your 8 feet. So that's exactly what we did. We added a foot to each side. That's our 8 feet. Then we came over here to this pad. This pad's much bigger. It's 12 feet 3 inches. So you find the center, which would be 6 foot. I'm sorry, it was 12.6. So you find the center, which would be 6.3. Okay. And then you take 4 feet on each side of that, and that's your 8 feet. You're centered. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this line to that line and that line to that line, and that's going to be the outer boundary of our crosswalk. So this is how this one laid out. As you can see, barely for my chalk line. I got some tape to knock the ends, and I'm using wood for a nice crisp edge. If you know anything about me and watching my videos, I'm all about the attention to detail, so. Some of you may be thinking, why are you using wood? Why are you using wood to put out these piano keys? Look at how uneven the pavement is through this whole thing. All right? If I tried to come through here with my machine, my lines would look all fucked up. And yes, I could blame the lines looking fucked up on the ground being uneven. But at the end of the day, I'm the contractor. It's my job to do a good job. And if this is what it takes, then this is what it takes. So have a little more attention to detail. Take a little more pride in your work. Think of things like this that you can do in situations. I had somebody comment on a video the other day that I posted on the channel, and they said, how dare you make fun of another striper? You know the situations with the ground being uneven and blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, I know all about that. And there are ways that you can do it so that your job looks perfect, regardless of the details. I mean, regardless of the conditions of the asphalt. And this is exactly what I mean. This asphalt is totally uneven. There is ups and downs. There are holes. There's, filled in potholes. There are giant humps that stick out of the ground like that. And yeah, I could have every excuse in the world to not do a good job on this. But it's my name on it. So I'm only going to do a good job. How about that shit? Hello, Ryan for Premiere. That's what the hat says. So, I had a comment on the YouTube channel the other day. Somebody said, after I posted a video of somebody else's job with crooked ass lines, and they said, well, how dare you comment on another striper's work? You know the conditions of the asphalt will dictate how the line turns out. And I said, bitch, that's goddamn right I do. That's right, I do. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's your responsibility to do a good job. Yes, it is. If you are a line striper, you got to do a good job. No ifs, ands, buts, or what's about it. Do you understand? Here's the job that I'm on right now. And look at this asphalt. Ha, ha, ha. Look at it. I said, look at it. Look at how uneven this is. This asphalt has every reason in the world for me to turn around and do a bad job and blame it on this asphalt. But I'm not going to do it. Oh, no, baby. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take that wood. I'm going to put that wood down. And when I'm done and I leave, my job is going to look tight. That's right. You Ryan for Premiere, signing off. This is how the other one laid out. Then we have a 2 feet apart, 1 foot piano key, and we taped up the ends, and we're going to use the wood because it looks better that way. How does that look, huh? How does that look? That's why we do what we do, folks. That's why we're the best at what we do. Take the extra minute, and we do it right. And you know what? This is not a job that you'd have to say that that's the best job. You just could have just called it in on this one because it's all fucked up. They only needed a crosswalk. That's not an excuse. Nope. That's not an excuse. Somebody hires you, you have responsibility to do the very best job. Even if it's a small job, even if it's on a crappy surface. No excuse. This is how our first one came out. Considering what we had to work with, not too bad. And